past 10 years, Peter Kimani, a robbery inmate at the Nairobi remand home, has been living with the HIV virus after finding out his status in 2000.
Kwa sababu sikio nilikuja nikapimwa HIV na sikuwa ninapata mapato ya kutosha.
Placed on ARVs in 2001, living in an appalling condition in Nairobi Rumandi detention, this did not stop Kimani from living positively, and after accepting his status, he became a motivation to fellow inmates.
Na wengine hawajuagi kama wana virusi kwa sababu wengine wao wametoka raia. Unaona, wakati wanajulikanaga pale, ndivyo sasa mtu anajipadaga ana virusi.
Kimani later embarked on a program to counsel inmates living behind bars on how to live positively.
Na tukienda Kenyatta, kila mtu akienda pale anahakikisanga ametoka na unga yake yenye ina vitamini zote na minerals zote yenye zinafaidisha mtu yule ako na HIV.
Kimani's situation forms part of undefined number or is replica of HIV positive inmates or rumandees yet to openly attest to their status in a number of Kenyan prisons across the country. That's why an initiative set up by the Prisons Department of the AIDS Control Unit pitched tents in a considerable number of prisons as a prelude to mark the World AIDS Day celebrated on 1st December. At the Nairobi Remand Prison, the allocation was open to 600 members of staff and 2,800 inmates mobilized to be part of the venture while involving members from the nearby community.
Unataka kufanya nini? Unataka kusaidia nini? Ningetaka then you plan your future.
The councillors that are based in this station are drawn from within my members of staff. They are uniformed officers working with the prisoners as well as working with the members of staff.
To tell the members of staff, surely they should just know their status along with their members of their families.
Counseling and testing is a major cause of the program.
I will rather keep my negative. Because I use that position, again that position forever and ever.
Na ukipatikana na uwe positive,
just to get me positive, then kuna haja ikwishe na mimi nisiongezee nisieneze.
And filling out of unique data forms as stipulated by the prison guidelines in order to capture the prison community for analysis as they fight the stigma and the spread of the HIV virus.
We have dedicated all the mobilization, most of the mobilization I would say, to the prisoners.
The campaign is said to have been productive as a total number of 911 inmates were tested for the HIV virus, 832 uniformed staff and 33 civilians from the surrounding community, and 4.5% was calculated as the prevalence rate for the entire exercise.
Of most of the things that would encourage people contacting HIV in prison.
This is one of the blocks designated as L3 that equally serves as a clinic ward. There are 62 inmates for admission. Out of these, 37 are HIV positive, as the rest have physical challenges such as fractured or amputated limbs. And some, like Andrew Kisiebe, who is co-infected with TB, but luckily undergoing treatment by medical personnel at the prison and Kenyatta National Hospital.
Kwanza nilianza kupimwa hapa. Wakaona waoni sawasawa, wakanituma Kenyatta. Sasa ndio nikatoka huko.
Unfortunately, testing of HIV for inmates is not undertaken in Kenyan prisons due to the nature of the sentences that do not allow such an exercise to be conducted.
If somebody is brought here to serve a sentence of 7 months, surely there will be no time. There will be very little time for them to undergo those kinds of tests.
Wakikuja jela, hawa watu wasise moyo. Unamwambia vile ulikaa jela, vile ulitibiwa na madaktari, vile askari wale ulikuta pale vile wali kuweka mpaka wewe ukatobo.
Sufficient and double portion nutrition for the inmates living with the virus is prepared in hygienic conditions as stipulated by the ministry and the government after better facilities were equipped for the prison kitchen.
Tunawapatia mboga, viazi, iko supu, iko nyama, tunapatia additional ili isaidie maisha yao.
Living as an inmate with HIV remains a challenge, as Kimani attests, in hopes that the government or non-governmental organizations should create opportunities for prisoners living with the HIV virus to give them a head start in life by involving them in beneficial activities or train them as counselors as they give advice and support to the infected. Zipporah Karani for KTN, Mending the Ribbon.